All right, so we back at it again. Another episode of the Love Experience. What we gonna talk about today? You want to chop it up about?
Mm,
I want to talk about sports.
we can talk about sports.
Yeah, we'll talk about some sports. All right, so like I said, as me, I mean, I like sports, but as you notice, a lot of times I don't even watch it.
Yeah.
A lot of times I just chuckle. I mean, I just chuckle and laugh when people be like, "My team about to play." I'm like, Are they paying you?" You know what I'm saying? I just be like, That sounds so crazy to me. You be like, "My team about to play. We going to play." I'm like, "You ain't getting no money with this organization, so it's not really your team. You just a fan." Um, and then, like I said, as men, to me, to be honest, sports has hurt us. Like, I got a lot of friends, family members, they just sit there and talk sports and watch sports. And they're not really looking outside and what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Or they so attached to these sports and their children are struggling. I'm like, that's the craziest piece. I'm like, man, you're not part of your child's future. Like I said before, I used to do foster care, right? And one of my boys, man, their kids was in foster care.
Mhm.
And I remember the day, man, that pissed me off was the Browns played the Buffalo Bills. Cleveland Browns played Buffalo Bills in Cleveland. And he was supposed to have the visit with his sons.
But he went to the game instead, or he watched the game instead.
I mean, he came to me the week before and it was like, "Hey, James, I got some tickets to the game." And I'm like, "Yo, man," I'm like, "You got to visit with your sons on Sundays.
Right.
It's court ordered." When we got up there, why he canceled the visit? He went to the football game to watch the Buffalo Bills versus the Cleveland Browns.
It's
And I'm
crazy.
like, we got niggas like that, man. I mean, like I said, when we did foster care, man, like I said before, these parents was tripping, man. Like I said, I had somebody kids one time. They were down at a concert. The mom was like, "I got my nails done, got a new car, and I'm out there with my man." And she was like, video conferencing us with the kids. And I'm like, "I got your kids, man." I mean, I'm just trying to tell you, man. Like, if you do foster care, sometimes, man, some of these people be tripping, man. They be so off code, man. But like I said before, to me, sometimes I watch sports, but I just feel like they're a big distraction, man. Like, I mean, it's nothing. I'm just going through an emotional roller coaster about a team that wins. But what happens if they win or lose? It don't really impact me.
Yeah.
It don't.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's just like, it's also like what you doing with your time too. Be like, for example, like I watch the game from time to time. Like
Yeah.
I watch the Cleveland Browns. I do that and stuff like that. But I think when people constantly are so focused on sports,
Mhm.
they get their priorities wrong. And I'm like, bro, you worry about the Cleveland Browns, but you still got to figure out X, Y, Z still.
Yeah.
You got to focus on the things that you need to focus on. And I feel like when they idolize sports, when they focus on it so much, they be lost, bruh. They be
Yeah.
lost.
And you said a big thing. You said idolize. And
Hmm.
you got a lot of people idolizing sports. Or we could be idolizing money
Yeah,
or women or things. People got different struggles. But like I said before, when it comes to this sports thing, I'm like, you putting so much into this sport. What about your family, man? And that's where I'm seeing in the black community. I'm keeping it real, man. Some of these brothers, they so focused on these games. What about your family? Your family ain't gonna survive, man. And that's what's happening.
hmm
Because you so fixated with the sport.
yeah. Because I mean that's the thing. Like when I'm in conversation with other dudes, that's the first thing that pops up.
What, the sport?
Sports. Who's your team? What's your favorite player? It's
Yeah.
it's just like the comfortable conversation everybody has. Because when you start digging deeper, they ain't really doing what they supposed to be doing.
Oh, yeah, off the chain. Yeah, yeah. They
Hmm.
lying. It's a facade.
Hmm.
But the conversation gonna be around the sport. Like, what's your team? Or what state you from? So that's your team,
Yep.
It's sometimes it's distractions. But I mean, like I said, there's a point and place for the sports. It's good. It brings
Yeah.
community, you know. But like I said, it's just I just see us as a culture, man. We so fixated in it. And then even the entertainment game. Like we got these entertainers that come to town, right? So you have your Beyonce or whoever come to town, right? They don't never come to the schools. You know what I'm saying? Like these entertainers or rappers, they come to your city, they mess with the women, you know what I'm saying? And then they out. They don't come to the schools. I mean, if I was an entertainer, like a singer or a rapper, yeah, I will perform, but I would go to the school
Right.
because that's where you're going to have the huger impact when you going into the schools and talking to the people. But I mean, the game is so messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like we go to concerts and they perform, but it's really nothing getting better. It's
Yeah.
nothing.
I mean, it's a consumer's market. I mean, they don't want to go to schools. They're not gonna get no profit from it. That's how their minds is set up.
Right.
And the people that pay them money aren't gonna want them to do that anyways.
They ain't gonna want that change. So to my entertainers, y'all need to start coming to these schools and really making a difference instead of just performing. Y'all could be in these schools and really helping out these kids because that's where the change is gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen you performing for these adults. You
Yeah.
come in these schools, you perform for these adults, but you just come in and check in one of these schools, just show up.
Yeah.
You know, that's game changer. And then you shoot the game to these kids like, all right, this is how you gonna do it. If you want to be an entertainer, this or a rapper or a singer, this is what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to put this amount of hours in. You know what I'm saying? But then you're gonna also have to know about your business. You're gonna have to know about your taxes. You're gonna have to know where your money is going and coming and going. So that's the importance of education, school. You know, but they ain't shooting that game like that. The
Right.
real game.
And they could be speaking so much because there's so many things they could speak to middle schoolers, high schoolers who are about to transition into adulthood that don't even know about what you said, taxes. You know what I'm saying? How to get into the business, meeting the right people.
Right.
Like they don't know.
No. But that game, they're not shooting that game, the real game. So like that's what we do here. We just tell the truth, man. And like I said before, when I got information, I'm not a gatekeeper where I just try to hide it. No. I'm like, hey, just your gift and talent here. I'm gonna throw you this. Or I expect you to throw me something. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
you know, that's how we grow. Like, I'm not keeping information from you. You shouldn't try to keep information from people. But like I said before, I just feel like a lot of people watching these sports too much and they ain't really seeing what's going on in the real world. You know what I'm saying? Especially black people. We behind right now. Like I said, and it don't make no sense. Like I had a discussion with my wife. She used to teach pre-K, pre-kindergarten, and she would be like, James, we have these kids in pre-kindergarten reading at a at a kindergarten level when
Right.
they're in pre-K. And then she was like, when I see them in middle school, they reading at a third grade level. She's like, that's impossible. And I'm like, that's the system. And it's like how we're so fixated on these other things and we're not really looking at the real importance of things.
Right. And then I mean, shoot, they probably start strong in the beginning. They want them to read, want them to learn the ABCs and stuff like that.
Right.
But as time goes by, they want them to just figure it out. It's like, hey, you can figure it out. You can.
And you can't.
You
No
can.
child can't figure it out.
You got to teach them till 18.
Yeah. Or, well, even, I mean.
Even now, you got
yeah.
you always got to
Yeah, because
be that educator to them.
Yeah. That's how I still feel because, like I said, growing up, when y'all were younger, I'll go out there, y'all run, I'll go out there and run. You know, if y'all training, I'm training. You know, I mean, whatever I tell y'all to do, I expect myself to do it. I mean, I ain't gonna do it at that level.
Right.
You know, I ain't lifting no 300 pounds. I'm not benching no 300 or squatting no 300. But still, the physical fitness component is critical.
Yeah.
And then whatever I expect, anything I say to y'all to do, I expect y'all to do it, or y'all hold me accountable. You know, it's about that accountability.
Yeah.
So I just feel like some people struggling with that accountability, like that accountability piece. It's not you judging nobody, but you just want somebody to make it. You want somebody to be great. So like anytime I'm slipping, you be like, Dad, man, you tripping. And I'm like, I ain't gonna take it personal.
Yeah.
You just check me, and I'm like, hey man, I gotta step my game up. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, and we're gonna go through cycles like that, you know. Somebody gonna have to hold you accountable.
Right.
It could be somebody older or younger. It don't matter.
Yeah.
To inspire you and lead you. Because like I said, I'm getting older, and at my age, I mean, eventually I'm gonna expect that y'all guys are gonna lead the family.
Right.
I mean, my job is done. I'm just an elder. I'll facilitate some things, but now it's the rite of passage, baby. You gotta lead. You gotta lead the family. And I'm gonna follow suit. You know, but like I said, some of our older adults, they don't want to follow suit. They don't believe in that.
Yeah, no.
They believe like you tell them what to do. It's like, no, it's rite of passage. Now you're in leadership, bro. Everything I trained, everything I poured into you growing up, now I expect you to do it, to lead, to be integrity, leadership, courage, everything, selfless service.
Yep, and just trust that we can do it.
Yeah. And it'll get done. And if you can't get it done, it's still going to get done. You're going to figure out a way. And I got to allow you to fail.
Yeah.
You know, and it's okay to fail. That's how you bounce back. That's how you grow. That's no issue.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's just that we just got to step our game up, man. That's it. We constantly got to step our game up. We got to stop having these low expectations for people. Like I said before, this riff-raff. If you ain't taking care of your kids, that's treason. If you ain't watching your kids, that's treason. I mean, that's your responsibility. There's no sympathy. I mean, like I said before, there was one point in time I had to work 3 jobs. Your mom worked the 1 job. I mean, it's no sympathy. It's like I had to do what I had to do. I mean, and you got to take care of your kids. And like I said before, if you don't take care of your kids, that's treason. Everybody should look upon you and the family as a traitor, because your moral obligation was to what? Take care of your kids. Take care of your kids. That's the only thing your obligation is. At the end of the day, I don't care if you're working at Wendy's, but you taking care of your kids. You a man or a woman. You taking care of your kids. So, I mean, I don't even rock with people I don't even rock with you. If you can't take care of your kids, I can't fool with you. And then I can't even fool with, like, I don't even take advice from, I take advice from married men, but if you cheating, I can't take advice from you, man.
Right.
Like, I mean, your character, you got to be what you are, man. I mean, like I said, I don't get no advice from any single man. Now, if you married and you ain't cheating, I can listen to you. But if you married and you playing Peter Pan and you just living this double life, I can't fool with you, man. I mean, because you dangerous to me, really, to be honest, because like I said, you live in this lifestyle and you ain't taking care of your kids. Any man or woman that don't take care of their kids, I really can't trust you. I mean, I just can't, man. I mean, and I think it has to be that way. Like at the end of the day, if you take care of your kids, you got respect.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, you got the respect.
Right. And it should be like the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Like, you birthed them, so you gotta hold yourself to that responsibility. And it's crazy. People be, thinking it's like a obligation, not like obligation, but like a blessing that, you know what I'm saying, that they get to, help their children out. But it's like, no. Once you put them in the world, it should be your sole responsibility to provide for them. No matter what.
Emotionally,
spiritually, anything.
Yeah. Money, anything.
Yeah.
That's your job.
Right.
You signed up for that, you're not the taxpayer.
Not the kid. Yeah, he didn't sign up for it.
And you can't penalize the daughter or the son. It's you that dropped the ball.
Right.
I mean, it's you. You dropped the ball, man. You didn't take care of your kids. I mean, like I said, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, that's treason, man. If you don't take care of your kids, man, you the lowest of the low. I mean, you are. You scum. And really, the family should tell you. I mean, like I said, if y'all didn't take care of y'all kids, y'all had kids, man, I had to beat y'all up, man. I mean, I would have to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because it's treason, man. I
Yeah.
mean, you all the risks that all the things I did, and then you have kids and you don't take care of your kids, that's a problem. I mean, like I said before, so men, if you got sons that ain't taking care of their kids, you need to have a conversation. Women, you got daughters that ain't taking care of their kids, you need to have that conversation with them. That's a problem. Like I said, sometimes they'll blame it on drugs, but like I said before, you got to think that's your responsibility, your children. They cannot survive in this world without you.
Yeah.
You're their biggest cheerleader. You have the ability to inspire them. So even if you're on drugs, you need to get off them drugs. So and go save your kids. That's the biggest message. You got to save your kids. Go and get your kids. Like I said, I'll be in the schools, working in the schools, and like I said, our black girls are struggling because they're not even in the presence of a black man.
Mm-hmm.
And then what the high expectations we have for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And our black sons are struggling in the school system because we're allowing them to do what they want to do. It's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, now it's time to control the narrative ourselves and don't let nobody else do it.
Yeah.